Welcome back to Kingdom Kast. This your host, Good Luck Chuck. We back at it with another episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share all your social media platforms. We took a little slight break this week with the pregame show. There was no pregame show. Apologize for that. You know, Boogie's birthday just passed or whatever. If you haven't, wish him a happy birthday. And, you know, we got some things going on, but we back, man. We back on the grind. As everybody can see here, we put up another 40-piece nugget on another top defense. So Patrick Mahomes is now 13-2 against top 5 defenses for his career. That's pretty good, I would say. But before we get into that, I'd like to introduce the panel here. My guy Country on the top right and my guy Boogie on the bottom of the screen. Kylie's not here, unfortunately. She's a little under the weather tonight. So, you know, shout out to her. She'll be back. So fellas, man, how'd y'all feel about today's performance against another so-called top defense?
Man, ain't nothing like an easy Sunday game with no concerns. Started off a little rough, but it quickly got together, and we went from pathetic. I seen y'all tweets. We went from pathetic to leading to a blowout. So ain't nothing better than that, man. I take it every Sunday for real.
I thought it was pretty good. Well, I thought our defense needed to play a little bit better, but I thought offense kind of was doing what they wanted in the air besides Mahomes with that early pick. But then I just thought 49ers, they kept running the ball good, but it was just a shootout. And we got Mahomes, they got Jimmy G.
Yep.
Did they play McCaffrey too much? He had some juice, though. I'll give him that.
He played just enough. You know what I mean? He got a little 20 or so snaps. I mean, they was right on with what the reports were saying. And early on, he popped off a few good runs, man. And I just felt like, damn, is it really about to be another clinic by the Shanahan as far as his running game? But then, you know, just like in the Super Bowl, we eventually slowed them down just enough, made key stops. And like when they play from behind, man, that team is cooked. Like Jimmy Garoppolo's not built to play from behind, and Kyle Shanahan, he's not really built to coach from behind either. On the graphic, he's now 1-30 when his team is down by 3 points or more in the fourth quarter.
Dang.
That's pretty bad.
Dang. How he still got a job?
Oh, he's a great coach.
He is, but man, that's not good at all.
Yeah, they call him a so-called genius, but when you look at that,
I mean, let's not get it twisted. He's a great coach. That's bad though. Like, is that just quarterback or is that?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, I think it may be more. I think he might be a product of the quarterback, man. I think that's part of the reason why. So,
Kevin's Jimmy G's not a good quarterback though.
Kevin's stupid.
Kevin right on cue. McCole did have a hell of a game though, man.
Yeah, man, it was amazing. Like, I was not expecting a 3 touchdown game from McCole. That was crazy. Like,
we gonna talk about Sky in a little.
I wish I could
talk about Sky.
Yeah, Willie Gay did his thing. You know, Willie Gay, he over pursued a little bit early on when it came to the running game, but he settled down and made a few plays out there for sure.
It's amazing how much Nick Bolton looks better with Willie Gay by his side.
Yeah, he does.
We didn't do the pregame this week, but if you found out on Twitter that Nick Bolton sucks on Twitter this week, so I mean, nice bounce back game for a terrible pick at a linebacker. You know, he had a nice bounce back game. He was all over the place. So it's just amazing. He looks better with a speed linebacker next to him. So he actually got some good reps and covers too against Kittle. That's the best Kittle done looked since, man, the last time George Kittle looked like George Kittle.
Well, he had a good performance last week against the Falcons, but they was getting their butt kicked, though.
It's the Falcons, though.
They was getting their butt kicked. Hey, Falcons, they was competitive in all their games until today. Yeah, Hefe. Here's the only reason why I didn't mind Chris Jones playing some edge today because McGlinchey was just having a rough time over there in general. Just like our right tackle Wiley.
Everybody was eating on him today.
Yeah, everybody got them a plate.
if Chris Jones play him every week, we have to give him $200 million because he was.
But
Right.
a couple of Chris Jones sacks been at pass. At DN even before this game though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chris Jones looking like defensive player of the year right now, man.
So maybe they put too much emphasis on it last year, where they try to force. They try to force it last year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think the
you
rest
think
of
it
our
just
D-line
works in
playing
spurts.
better too, and we're more versatile. You got
Hey,
Dunlap
Loki.
taking advantage. Frank Clark had a big game. He was taking advantage of dude. Karloff just got a nice pressure. I know we said he pressured Nation this year too.
Yeah, he the new pressure nation, but he's a rookie though. We ain't gonna get on him too tough.
Yeah.
Hey, no, but let's talk about Dunlap. Dunlap been showing up these last few weeks, man. He been worth the signing to y'all yet?
Yeah, and like here's the thing with the Dunlap signing, like especially in these games against the NFC West, he's very familiar with that division because he just came from the Seahawks, and I think that's definitely part of the reason why he got out today because he very familiar with McGlinchey on that side, and he knows where his weaknesses are on that line. So whether it was stopping the run or whether he was rushing the passer, Dunlap definitely had a great game today.
We just need everybody else to play a little bit better on that D line too. We need more sacks. We not finishing.
Yeah, but I will say this, man. Frank Clark, he smelled blood in the water finally though in that fourth quarter. When to put that game away, back-to-back plays, he got a sack and then a safety. That was crazy.
We ain't seen blood in the water, Frank, in a while. So
man, we've been waiting for a minute.
That first half, last week before he got hurt.
Yeah, we was waiting for a minute.
His stomach started getting on him.
Yeah, y'all not lying. But man, like I just want to go back to like the very beginning. It was a rough start, man. Like when we got down 10-0, I said, look, if we don't score right here, this might be a long day. And they eventually scored. I think, and I told people on that very first interception Patrick Mahomes threw, I can't put it all on him because Sky Moore, if he squares that route in some, the defender doesn't get to the ball. That's at least an incompletion at that. Sky Moore, he just got to work on his route running a little bit, like on those particular routes. Because when you see him run the route, he rounded it out instead of just squaring it in some. So that's
same thing we get mad at McCall for.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Sky. Let's dive in a little bit. I ain't gonna kill him. I ain't gonna get too crazy because he's a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
So you expect mistakes as a rookie, but punt return, I think that experiment, I think that's over. Like we gotta let that go because that could have really cost us a game. And shout out to Joshua Williams for saving them today. He owed Joshua Williams dinner, a dessert, or something.
Joshua Williams, he needed that too, though.
He definitely. They both needed that. Sky Moore needed it quickly. Joshua Williams needed it for last week. He got burnt up last week, but they rookies, so
he gave that touchdown up today too, didn't he?
You said what?
Didn't Joshua Williams give up that first touchdown early?
Yeah, he did, but then he bounced back though, and got an interception like right before the half.
Yeah. I mean, this is they rookies, so it's gonna happen. We threw them in the fire. They'll be better for this later on down the one Kittle caught on Watson though. I ain't seen Kittle like that in a while, so that was a little beast mode for him right there. But they'll be better. They'll be better for it. But I think we was talking before the show started of who would you put back? Who can you put back there?
McCall, man. Put McCall back there again. I mean, McCall's more used to it because, like, Sky Moore, here's the thing. Sky Moore never a return man in his football life, college or high school. He was never a special teams guy. So, I mean, just them, like, experimenting with that from the beginning, you was taking a risk anyway, putting him back there just because he's never done it before.
Right. You got to know when to let the ball bounce and he got to know he got to be when he make a decision, he got to go full forward with that decision. It was like he was like, I want to catch it, but now I should let it bounce. It was like he was thinking too much. You feel me? It looked like last minute he tried to reach out and catch it, and you cannot do that in that area of the field.
McCole ran back a punt last week though, also didn't he?
Yeah, he got one.
Yeah, we got to at least let McCole start doing it a little bit more. Even if we don't take Scott Moore off permanently, I think McCole need to start doing it a little bit more.
So you think they should alternate, like you do it in certain situations? And
yeah, definitely. I think Scott should still do it, but because I don't think McCole wants to do punt return
at all.
So I would just try to make Scott do it a little bit less, but it still be Scott's job though.
Yeah,
I was ready to give up on Pacheco at kick returner today until he hit that one coming in from the half. If he can, I mean, it's early, man. We only 7 weeks in, so we got 10 more weeks to go. So
let's talk about that though. That was the breaking news this morning.
Yeah,
Pacheco getting the starting nod.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere, and like, do y'all think Pacheco really got starter snaps today? Did it feel like it was an actual start for him?
He did. He was the first one to touch the ball.
I mean, yeah. I mean, besides
I think I would say yes, because when it was time to close the game out, he was getting the ball. And that's the starter role that Clyde been using. And like Clyde or hey Clyde, when you take the job from him, Clyde just seems to run better every time. Like, I don't know what it is about him, but he runs harder. Now, it looked kind of bad at first because he was like 2 for 6, and then he busted. He had some good runs, man. He had a good game today, actually. So if they could just learn how to balance them two with looking respectable. You can't have 13 carries for one guy and 2 for the next guy, or 15 for him and 1 for him, or and then McKinnon got to get his snaps. We seen that today. If that screen game is going to work like that with McKinnon, you got to get him involved in the offense, bro. And he's definitely the pass blocker. You can tell they're going to pass. If McKinnon in there, they're going to pass. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But they need to figure out a way to put that 3-headed monster on the field and get them equal chances. I mean, ride your high hand when it's hot. If McKinnon is running like he ran, what was the game he had, that little 30-yarder? If he running like that, keep feeding him. If Clyde hot, you got to keep feeding him. If Pacheco's hot like he was towards the end of the game, keep feeding him, man. You know what I'm saying? But they got to work out some type of balance. The talent is there. I think the talent is there for them to be not a elite running game, but above average. Let's go above average, because I know Boogie low on them. I'm not that high on them. I don't think Chuck is too above average running back. Can they be an above average running back group?
So,
you passing on to me. Yeah, like we definitely can. Like, we showed it in the playoffs before we can be an above average running team. We just got to be committed to it. Today, like, we ran the ball. We ran the ball decent. We had some good runs here and there. You know what I mean? It was a little better than what we've been doing in the past few weeks. It's just that are going to continue to commit to it. Like, even when the running plays aren't getting you like 4 or 5 yards a pop every time, it's just the fact that you make the defense respect it. You know what I mean? And it'll help you protect your quarterback along the way. That's all I've been saying this the entire time.
Is it difficult because your quarterback is who he is, though?
What's that?
Is it difficult because your quarterback is who he is?
No, I don't think so.
Was hot today too, so you don't want to.
No, I think so. if you trust your running back group and you think they good, you run that ball more. I mean,
Yeah.
Clyde had what 32 yards. It wasn't like you said that was a good game. That's why I always say y'all expectations for players and what other people's is different. 30 yards is a good game.
He had only 30 yards for the whole game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe he didn't have a good game.
I mean,
I thought
I'm
he
not
had
saying
like
necessarily
56
he
yards.
had a
For real.
bad game, but I'm just saying that's anything for Clyde is considered a good game now, man.
That man said anything. He said anything.
I mean, damn, 30 yards. We considering that good games now. Damn.
Hey, you see, I didn't say it. You see, I didn't say it. You know.
Okay, I'll backtrack on that good game. Then he had a decent game. It's decent, cool.
I mean, he found the end zone.
Okay.
We'll take
He
this.
came up when he needed to make a play. He made a play. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll settle for that. It's not the Kareem Hunt special where Kareem got 150. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's just I don't know. But
Is it okay? Is this running game? I feel like maybe we said this before, but is this running game better than when we had Spencer Ware, Sarkavius West? Is it better than that group?
nah, I don't think so. Not yet. I don't think it's better than Damian Williams, Darrell Williams, and McKinnon yet.
Yeah, that's kind of tough to save at the moment. I still have to give it a little more time. I have to kind of let the season play out a little bit more before.
They got the potential to be better, but right now they're not. I don't think they're being used properly or at the right balance either. We'll see. We'll see after this bye week how they use Pacheco and Clyde going forward. They're gonna keep using McKinnon how they using them too. So that's not gonna change, in my opinion.
Yeah, I will say this
definitely
though.
the pass blocker.
Yeah, I will say this though. As far as the running game today, all the running backs combined, they almost averaged 6 yards a carry. So they had 16 carries combined, and they had 87 yards rushing.
How much did the 49ers have? They were kind of out rushing them today, though.
Yeah, between Wilson and McCaffrey and Ty Davis Price at the end, they had 96 yards rushing on 17 carries. Okay. But you see when they lose though, right? Like we had Jimmy Garoppolo throwing the ball 37 times, you're not gonna win, bro.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy not built. He ain't that type of quarterback too.
That's why they tried to keep it balanced. But I mean, when you going against Mahomes, then you get up 2 possessions, you can't keep doing that.
And you know what else killed them too? They was kicking on them field goals. Like when you play the Chiefs, you gotta continue to score touchdowns to get the Chiefs if you want to have a chance at beating them. Like once you start kicking field goals, that's playing into the Chiefs' hands.
And a lot of penalties.
Yeah. Okay, let's get it out the way. The penalty on McKinnon was horrible.
Oh my gosh, yes. The dude, he was clearly outside the tackle box. Like you can't call that penalty. You can't call that in that situation, man. And plus, like, if you really look at the replay, I think Nick Bosa was lined up past the line of scrimmage then. I think there should have been encroachment on Nick Bosa again because he had like 2 of those in a row earlier. Like he had 2 offside penalties. I think he was offsides on that play.
You can't, bro. We get hosed by calls today. It didn't really matter every week, but the officiating got to get it together. Just like Matt Verderame said on the last show, it's time to go full-time officials or something like, or they got to stop betting on the games or something. I don't know what's going on, but something got to change. Like it's always something. And then Bucker went out and missed the kick like right after that made it like double worse. You know what I'm saying? But this officiating got to get it together, man.
Yeah, it's all around bad, bro.
Yeah, Bucker, man, that's 2 weeks straight, man. I'm happy we got him back, but see, come on, man.
I definitely rather
Hefe, stop.
No. Hefe, hell no, man. Come on,
Hefe, no. We're not endorsing that.
O-line did good today, besides Wiley.
Oh man, Wiley, look, man. Both right tackles, the right tackles on both teams were terrible, dog.
Yeah.
They both were trapping cones over there, man. But
Are you-
Orlando Brown definitely did his thing. You know what I'm shocked about? I'm shocked that the Niners didn't move Nick Bosa around to the other side and try to test Orlando Brown too.
Yeah.
Pretty shocked about that.
Somebody sent me a tweet that said Nick Bosa told Travis Kelce, "Come get me."
Word?
I didn't see it, but I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah.
Bro,
I mean, I like Nick Bosa. The thing is, though, him and Joey, like, their bodies don't be holding up. You know what I mean? They eventually be getting hurt sometimes, man.
Very injury prone. It feels
yeah.
like.
Joey played for the Chargers too, and that. Oh my God, the Chargers. Oh.
Yeah, it's bad with the Chargers. Because J.C. Jackson tore his ACL today?
He non-contact. He just fell, and
he was playing.
I know that's our rival, bro, but come on, bro. Like, it's just every year.
And then Mike Williams got hurt late too. He had like an ankle injury. Yeah, man.
And I don't know what they did to the football guys, man. They gotta find some peace.
Yeah, they did something. Oh boy, here goes. Here we go, man. All right, look. Look, man. Joey B, he doing his thing. All right.
Who did they play today?
But hold on. Yeah, I thought it was the Falcons, but let's not act like the Falcons have been in ball games until today. This is the first time the Falcons got blown out all year. So it is what it is, dog. Like,
Bengals on the same level as the Chiefs. We'll see when we play them, though. We'll see.
Okay. I tell you what, Tampa Bay making that victory look worse every week. They keep losing.
Yeah.
Man, look.
They make it. I feel like we just beat a bad team.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Because they lost to the Panthers today. Like, man, what is going on?
I want to say this right now. I'm going to say this right now. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, please go to retirement home after this season.
Don't do it, man.
Please.
Don't do it, bro.
Please go to retirement home, man.
It's
y'all done.
Too early. Don't do it, bro. There's still Tom Brady.
I don't care.
Do it yet.
It's over with, bro. It's over with, man. Like, it's looking bad, dog. It's looking really bad.
Boogie, how many times have we heard that before?
Yeah, I just.
He's 40. He's 40. Ain't he 45 years old, man?
He is, but man, don't start doing that, man.
Man, dog, y'all seen the LeBron and Father Time commercials? And Tom Brady battling Father Time right now himself.
Don't wake a sleeping giant, man. Don't wake a sleeping giant. That's all I'm saying.
Things, bro.
I'm just saying.
I know you think LeBron is great, but he's not as great as Tom Brady. I don't think.
Of course, he's not as great as Tom Brady. I don't know if LeBron's even great, but that's beside the point. Aaron Rodgers, man, he gotta go too, bro. Like, it's over. It's over in Green Bay, man. I'm sorry. It's over, man.
They about to get Chase Claypool though.
Who? Who?
Yeah, he ain't
Chase who?
Claypool, man, from Pittsburgh.
I don't even know who that is, bro.
I'm glad we got hey man, speaking of Pittsburgh, I'm glad we got the right receiver out of Pittsburgh because these last 2 weeks especially, Juju has been looking like the wide receiver that we wanted.
Yeah, Juju been balling. Like I said, when we barely escaped against the Raiders, he was playing hurt. I could tell he wasn't himself. I could tell he was battling through injury. But since then, he done got over the injury and he been balling out these past few weeks.
Did he this 2 straight 100-yard games, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
They said this is the first time in like 22 years 2 Chiefs players had 100 yards, 2 Chiefs receivers in one game.
Yeah, and Kelce was 2 yards away from 100 himself today.
Man. With a tired grind.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, he was definitely about to tire grind.
Because like Kelce, come on, man, you owe down, man.
Yeah, because he did drop a pass at the end. He was still out there. We brought Henny in. If he catches that pass, that's the record right there.
We'll get it next. We'll get it the week after next.
Right.
He gonna get it and surpass it too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nick?
What's up, Nick?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Chiefs receivers. Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all this because Marcus Spears, he put the rumor out about OBJ and the Chiefs. But they be putting out rumors with players in the Chiefs all the time just to build some buzz before they go somewhere else.
Trent Williams.
Yeah, Trent Williams, for example, they built that up too. But man, like, do we really think? Do y'all really think we need Odell, or should we just address the defense, man? If we are gonna get somebody, I feel like we need to get a defensive tackle, man. At least I feel like Ndamukong Suh is the perfect piece that we need moving forward for this stretch run. That's what I feel.
Can you do both?
I want both.
That's a touchdown by
Right now, bro. I think the first thing I do, I go ahead and extend Snead right now, and probably Juju.
Whoa, not Juju.
You wouldn't Juju yet? Not just yet.
No.
Okay, give him a couple more games.
Yeah, he said he need a full season.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I would do
Chris
Snead.
Jones.
I don't think they end up with Burns. They might get Payne from Washington or Montez Sweat or somebody like that. It'll be somebody like that.
Yeah, Burns ain't going nowhere. Carolina already said they trying to keep their young defensive core.
Hey, they turned down 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, that's how you know.
Bullshit.
Man,
Right,
nobody believe that.
Yeah, right. 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, because hold on, didn't somebody who went for 2 first-round picks not too long ago?
Eagles got 2 first-round picks.
Devontae, didn't he? What Devontae go for?
I can't remember who that was, man. Who got traded for 2 first-round picks?
Shit, it wasn't Tyreek.
It wasn't Tyreek. It wasn't.
No.
If it wasn't Devontae, I don't know who it was.
It might have been Devontae.
Had to be Devontae.
Yeah, it might have. Yeah, I think it was.
How's that working out?
Burns ain't worth that.
Look, and how's that working out for the Raiders right now?
Well, I mean, first of all, they ain't got the quarterback. So,
did he get hurt today? He got hurt today too, huh? Carr?
Derek Carr, he got banged up. I think he came back.
Okay.
But Josh Jacobs, he running all over folks, man. He trying to get that payday.
Yeah,
because this is his contract year.
I like Burns, but 2 first rounds, no, bro. I seen you a second and third.
Yeah,
in the late rounder, we got like 4 or 6. I seen you 2 of them.
Yeah, because like here's the thing, like Brian Burns, he ain't earned the All Pro selection yet, hasn't he?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Because he just now bursting on the scene. You know,
he's nice though. Don't get it twisted. He's nice, but he's not 2 first-round picks. Nice. He's not Reggie White.
Yeah, because like he just made the Pro Bowl last year. So
not Aaron Donald. Like, let's relax.
No, yeah, I'm saying he ain't.
Right. But man, but yeah, I want to go back to talking about. Let's go ahead and talk about the defense real quick, man. But Country was pushing the Juan Thornhill agenda before the season began. It looked like Juan's starting to come along a little bit in these past few games, don't you think?
Don't tell Kylie, but he's playing better than Justin Reed right now. Don't tell Kylie.
Hey man, hey Justin Reed, he took a few bad angles today, man. I know when he tried to tackle the use check, he took a bad angle on that one, and then when they threw down the middle to Kittle for like a 30-some yard gain, I don't know if he was expecting help or what. Like I didn't know what he was reading on that, but
he mixing it up. He getting in there, but he gonna have to step it up a little bit. Juan is playing, bro. I like how Juan playing. He finished the game off basically with that pick. Had another one that he should have had. No, that was Snead that should have had that one.
Yeah, Snead, and then Jalen Watson was in the area too.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about the secondary all around?
Young, but they growing. They've been thrown into the fire. They've been tested. What's up, D-Man? They definitely been tested. Diggs burnt them up. Gabriel Davis burnt them up. So they came in playing better than they played last week. That's definitely, but it's gonna be a process, bro. They young. They ain't nobody in that secondary 26, right? Who's the oldest in the secondary? Like they all young.
I think Juan is the oldest. I'm gonna check.
Juan might be the oldest.
Yeah, I know Juan. Juan right now he's 27. He got to be the oldest one.
Yeah.
Has Juan played himself into an extension yet?
I'm gonna give it a little bit of time.
Yeah, I'm still not
Couple more.
there yet.
That's fair.
I need a full season. I need a full season with him too.
You need the whole season?
Yeah,
I do.
Definitely.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Trent McDuffie, do you agree with holding him out? Or
yeah, they did the right thing. I mean, we 5-2 right now heading into the bye week. So and plus this was a gauntlet of a schedule. Let's not forget, this was like we played like the toughest schedule out of anybody in the league to start out the season. And to go 5-2 heading to the bye and get him ready and rest it up, come out the bye, we're in a good position to run off some wins here. So
before the season started, we ran a poll of how would you like the Chiefs to finish in this first 7-game stretch? Because this is the hardest part of our schedule. And 5-2 was like considered best case scenario. 6-3, it was a lot of 5-3 or 4-3 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to be 5-2, this is literally the best case scenario. Indianapolis was not the loss that we expected, but you know what I'm saying? I think we slept walk through that game. It's easy we could have been 6-1 coming into the bye. So we definitely can improve. We definitely gonna get better. But I mean, I'm encouraged going into the bye. We 5-2.
Yeah, I think Kylie's the only one that predicted the Colts loss out of all of us on the panel. So
she did.
Yeah, she said the Colts gonna be lost on the schedule. So
she picked her.
She's pretty good at this. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
The Colts is I hate the Colts.
It's annoying, dude, because they lost today too, man. They lost to the Titans. They only put up 10 points, man. Like, they still tripped me out. I'm like, dog, we really just messed around and let that game get away. But to be in this position at 5-2, man, besides that loss, man, I mean, we lost to the Bills again in the regular season. I mean, whoop-de-whoop. This ain't the first time we lost them in the regular season. But other than that, man, we are definitely in a great spot right now. And, like, we can still get home field advantage, man. We just gotta get a few things heading our way. Like, a couple teams in the AFC East knock out the Bills some, and then we just continue to do our thing. Something like that.
So what's we should probably say that for next week. I was gonna say, what's your grades for the so far? Okay, so all right, let's ask this. Going into the season, what has impressed you from the start of the season to going into the bye week that you wasn't impressed with going into the season?
Go ahead, bud.
What has disappointed? So, all right. So, going into the season, we were expecting good things out of the D line. Has that held up going into the bye?
Well, they played better today. I'll say that. Karlaftis, I mean, he's getting his pressures and all that. He just got to get to the next level and start burning those into sacks. And like I said, he's a rookie. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna harp on him too much. Frank Clark, he's waiting for a long time for him to, have a breakout game where he'll make a huge impact or whatnot. And he did that today. But the only guy that's really been like consistent as far as like getting pressures and sacks and stopping the run in general is Chris Jones. That's been the only consistent guy. And You expect that from Chris. He of his stat, and that's a guy with his stature right now. As far as like being one of the elite defensive tackles in the league, so you expect out of him. I just need to see a little more consistency with the defensive line coming out the bye week.
I give Dunlap a little bit of that too. I think he's flashed.
Oh yeah,
every game.
I forgot about Dunlap. Yeah, Dunlap's been good too. So him and Chris Jones, they've been the two consistent guys.
Yeah, it's just Dunlap, like you said. He's doing it for the usage, but he's not out there as much.
Right.
So you like Frank Clark to be doing that with how much he's out there, but like you said, Karlaftis getting the pressure. I mean, they doing okay. They got to get more consistent. I like how they finished the game because they kind of started off a little rough. Then they got better as the game went on. So I did like that part, but they definitely got to be more consistent coming off that bye. Hopefully. I think Saunders actually did pretty cool so far this year. Better than I thought. I didn't have him making the roster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot about Saunders. Yeah.
I think Colin Saunders has been doing okay. I, like you said, just more consistent. We've been getting consistent pressure with the blitzes with Spags helping them. If they can get consistent, then we can be legit on D. Our defense that fell off low-key these last 2-3 weeks. We ain't talked about that enough.
Yeah, the corner blitz has been our most effective defensive call out of all the calls Spags has made so far this season.
Yeah.
Like that corner blitz has been money with L'Jarius Sneed so far.
And he runs it well.
And not even just Sneed. I just seen Reed do it. Spags.
Yeah, Reed done it.
Everybody, man.
Yeah, Reed's done it, but it ain't been effective like how Sneed do it.
Yeah.
Right. Sneed, he's the best at it for
sure.
Easily by a mile. Yeah. What about did the wide receiver group change your mind a little bit today? Are you starting to see what people were talking about, or is it starting to? I think it's starting to show. This is what we were talking about because he threw the ball to 8 different guys today. Watson scored, McCole scored, Juju got one. MVS was catching deep balls. Noah Gray was blocking out his mind today. He was showing up a little bit. Forson got involved a little bit. Are we starting to see what we thought we were going to see going into the bye? Are you encouraged or discouraged going into the bye?
I mean, I'm going to be encouraged just because at the end of the day, when you have a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, and my pops told me this before I started the show, like when he was watching Mahomes do his thing today, he's still the gold standard above all the quarterbacks in the league. Like, yeah, we lost to Josh Allen in the regular season again, yeah, but until Josh Allen does what Patrick Mahomes has done in his career so far, Mahomes is still that guy, man. So with a guy like Patrick Mahomes, he can make anybody better, man. And like with this receiver group, I know we had some moments here and there where we had some miscommunications or guys aren't running their routes properly. But I feel like with this group, this is a group that Patrick Mahomes can help make better. And we kind of starting to see that. I mean, and we've seen it, against 2 defenses that are near the top in the league. The Bucks, they was at the top or near the top when we played them.
They were the top. It wasn't no near the top. They was the top.
Yeah, when we put up a 40-piece, and then the Niners today, they was at the top or near the top. We put up a 40-piece on them. So
number 2 defense.
Yeah.
Bills was what, top 5 too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think receivers look cool today. I mean, shit, if we can get 2 100-yard receivers, I'm not gonna come on here complaining because it's gonna be hard to do that. But I still think I gotta see more consistency out of them too. Because it seems like every time we have a good receiving game from them, the next game is like number 1 receiver 50 yards besides Kelsey. So I want to see some consistency out of them the rest of the year, especially coming out the bye week. Andy gonna be creative. We know how Andy is after the bye. So I want to see that offense take another step. I know on paper they probably the number 1 offense, but it's still some room for improvement. And I still want Sky as a receiver out there. Maybe not as much as a punt, but me and Kylie been talking about we want him out there as a receiver, and we thought the bye week would be when we get that chance. So I want to see that too. I think he bring a different dimension, man.
He getting the reps though. It is good. It is encouraging to see him out there. He is getting the reps. He just when he get involved, when Pat chooses to get him involved, But I'm definitely encouraged because it looked like it was clicking today. Like with Juju, it's been clicking these last 3 weeks. MVS has been clicking, and then he have a drop and kind of throw his good game off. But today, this is what I'm encouraged by what we've seen today. This is what it's supposed to look like. He's supposed to spread the ball all over the field. Everybody gets involved. This is what it's supposed to look like.
The other important thing was I seen C-Dot tweeted out, man, when we use McCole like a gadget receiver like this, not try to use him as a number 2 receiver, this the type of production we get, man. Let's try to stop making him Tyreek. Use him like that. Use them receivers like that. I think we'll be better like that.
Yeah, I mean, like Kylie mentioned in the comments here, when she brought up Harmon finally being used, how Harmon should be used using the jet sweeps, in the red zone near the goal line and whatnot. I think that is how you're supposed to use Harmon because there's been times in the red zone when we giving the ball to Clyde and stuff, and it's been kind of a struggle. Even though he has scored this year, he's found the end zone consistently this year. But I think you do need to mix McCole in there too, because I think when McCole does touch the ball on them jet sweeps or whatnot, it's a little tough on the defense to like contain the edges on the outside because as soon as McCole gets the ball, he's already taken off. Like the dude is fast as hell. It's kind of hard to get a hold of him once he gets going like that.
And all those tight ends can block good, man. All of them had key blocks today. Noah had one. Jody had one. Key blocks. That was killing him, man.
Yeah, shout out to them tight ends, bro. Because like, there's one thing that I noticed today in today's game. They did a great job of scouting Nick Bosa because they was hitting him on those screens. Like when Bosa was over pursuing, they would throw a screen like on that screen to McKinney. Yep. Yeah. That broke out for a big play. So that was some great scouting by the Chiefs right there in regards to Nick Bosa.
And on that, what was that field goal thing where they did the stunt and the dude all started?
That was a good play. Play country. Great, man.
Yeah, that's one of them ones that go under the radar, and then you see it later on. You'd be like, "Oh, okay, I remember that." That was a crucial play because they was in field goal range and got taken out of field goal range with that, and we was able to capitalize on that. So that's one of those under the radar plays that give you the W at the end of the day.
That's one of those plays that when Dave Tobe get hired as a coach, you say that's why he was able to do that.
Mm-hmm. Dave Tobe is too old to be a head coach. I'm sorry. He might. Yeah, I think he might have. Yeah.
I mean, we say that, but we saw Vic Fangio. We saw Vic Fangio get a head coaching job. You know what I mean? In his late years, but we know Fangio. He's more like a defense coordinator type of guy than a head coach.
Right.
So
I wouldn't be mad about it. Sure, give me a comp pick for him and EB.
Word.
Who called the plays today? EB, Andy, Nagy. Who called the plays?
Both, man. They all contributed, bro.
No,
they all contributed, man.
No, the Chiefs scored 40 points. It was all Andy Reid today.
Man, nah. We're not doing that, bro.
Today,
they all contributed. 40, they all contributed, bro.
I'm just stirring the pot a little bit. Just stirring the pot.
Not doing that.
I know how to wake Boogie up. I know them trigger words.
Man, Boogie's still sleepy over there, man.
He woke up on that when he leaned forward on that. Nah, man, hell of a game today, bro. Hell of a game. Comfortable win. Behind the scenes, Chuck was a little nervous about this game all week. You don't let that slide. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
49ers is a good team, though, man.
The 49ers are a good team. I think when McCaffrey get comfortable, yeah, they're gonna be a hard out. You know what I'm saying? So if you definitely can't stop that run, it's gonna be a long day at Candlestick Park, wherever they play now. I don't even know where they play now. But.
Yeah, Levi Stadium.
Yeah. We got to say this though. I seen them chicken tenders that Harold Kuntz tweeted out.
Oh boy,
y'all got to do better on y'all stadium food because them tenders look unseasoned, undercooked. He ain't had no sauce with him. This is a public service announcement. These are my thoughts and my thoughts only, not a reflection of Kingdom Cast. But Levi Stadium, step your food game up. What's going on with them tenders? Them tenders look horrendous.
Yeah, they look pretty dry, man. They look
Sorry
pretty
about
dry.
that, Harold, man. Man, that's bad. But now 49 is going to be, hey, Mooney.
Hello, Mooney.
Hey, bro, but look.
We saw your tweet, Mooney. We saw your tweet, buddy.
Man, but every time we play a former teammate, that used to be Marcus Peters' face too. That's the Marcus Peters face. Because Pat Burnham every time. I can't wait till we play Mike Hughes. Where he at?
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be too sweet. They won't do that for us, man.
Man, they barbecue chicken. What you say, Chuck?
Yeah, barbecue chicken is right. But yeah, man, great overall game by the Chiefs today. After getting down early, we 5-2, heading to a bye. We're in a good position. We saw that the Chargers, they got mollywopped by the Seahawks today. The Raiders, they got a dub. Denver, they lost to the Jets. So we still looking good in the AFC West, as expected. So
Broncos done. We all agree.
Yeah, it's right. It's right.
Speaking of encourage and discourage, are you discouraged about the AFC West? We were supposed to be way more competitive,
man,
than this.
I mean, I'm not discouraged. I mean, hell, it is what it is.
I mean, remove your Chiefs fanhood out of it.
Okay, all right.
Are you discouraged about the lack of competitors in our division? I'm upset about it because everybody was saying all summer how they did all these moves and they paid all these people, and they all under 500 almost. Like that's bad. Reginald said, "I'm not this."
They all disappointed this year, all of them. I mean, shit, for real, if we go to the most disappointing teams in the league, top 5 of them, 2 of them got to be in the West.
Yeah,
Denver and the Chargers.
But there were some people that had expectations for the Raiders somehow, and yeah, especially you, Bug. You had them finish like second, and I'm like, what the hell y'all saying, man? Like, no.
You know I'll be hot, Chuck. Come on, man.
You clearly, you ain't lying, boy.
That sound like the mushrooms right there. Leave them shrooms alone, brother.
Hey, D-man speaking facts right there. Coaching definitely matters because let's talk about Josh McDaniels, okay? Yeah, the Raiders, they won today, but he ain't a head coach, man. He an offensive coordinator. Like, he need to go ahead and be an offense coordinator for the rest of his career, man. And as far as Denver goes, Nathaniel Hackett was a product of Aaron Rodgers. Clearly. Aaron Rodgers, Matt LaFleur. He was clearly a product on them dudes, man. Because he even said in his interview, like, he snuck through the back door as far as getting hired as the head coach of the Broncos. So, yeah, man. Coaching definitely matters. And Brandon Staley, this ain't Madden, bro. Again, this is not Madden. This is real life, brother. And don't worry, you about to be out there in the second anyway, because I already know the Chargers, they're going to try to get Sean Payton to save Justin Herbert next season. So,
hey,
fire your medical staff.
Yeah, please.
Every one of them.
Please get a new medical staff, a new training staff, all that. Start fresh, man.
Hey, that's another bad division, that NFC South, man.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
They disappointing too.
The Saints, man. The Saints.
The AFC South too.
Yeah, AFC South. I mean, I kind of expected that from the AFC South, though, really.
Yeah, I didn't have high hopes for them. I didn't think the NFC East would be this good either.
Yeah, that's the real shocker. The Giants, they still winning, dog. They 6-1 right now.
Are the Giants the most? Are they the most shocking team in the league right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Them and the Broncos by far.
Listen, Brian Daboll, coach of the year, dog.
Broncos in a bad way.
Yeah.
Brian Daboll, he's doing a hell of a job in New York. When you find a way to win with Daniel Jones week in and week out, you got to be coach of the year right now.
4 game winners?
Yes, 4 games in a row. Yeah.
You can wrap that up.
Shout out to Kast.
Saquon comeback player of the year. Yeah, lock it up, man.
Man.
Yeah, and the Cowboys, they somehow got to win against Detroit. But you know how the Cowboys do. They don't like them noon games, dog. They do not like playing at noon. But they found a way to win just because of Detroit, man. Jared Goff, he is so trash on the road. Even if the game's in the dome, he is just awful on the road. He can't do it. That dude just implodes, man.
He's a below-average quarterback.
That fourth quarter was horrendous, dog. It was horrendous. I could have sworn he had 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter, man.
He's trash everywhere.
Golly.
You talk about on the road. He's trash at home too.
Nah, at home he be balling at home, but away from home he is garbage. He's not a quarterback you can depend on the road with. But yeah,
man, over the bye week, man, we're gonna do some grades. We're gonna do our mid what they call it?
Midseason
midterm report
midterm.
On every layer of the offense and the defense, and we're gonna give out some grades. Chill out, bro. So like I said, good game. We are potentially working on this live podcast, man. We're gonna get y'all ready for it. We're working out the kinks. We're gonna get that cracking for you. Stop, bro. Chill, man.
Yeah, we are putting that in the works though. Live show is coming soon. Y'all will get info on that, but it's in the works. It's definitely in the works.
Hit him with that homage link, bro.
Yeah, let's go and hit him with that before we get up out of here. All right, so yeah, everyone knows the starter jackets, they're available now. The link is on our Twitter page at Kingdom Cast with 2 Ks. You'll find the link. Click that link. Purchase you a starter jacket. It'll definitely help us out in the long run. So, yeah. And if you can't afford the starter jacket, that's cool. They got other stuff too, as far as Chiefs gear. And if you don't want Chiefs gear, they got pop culture. They got NBA. They got NHL. They got pretty much anything you want. So yeah, pay homage. Have your starter jacket. At least do that. But if not, there's other stuff.
And use our link.
Yeah, use our link. Use our link, importantly, please. All right, so that being said, y'all got anything else before we get up out of here?
Bye week, man. We healthy. We're 5-2. It's time to hit that next gear. Let's see what type of team we're gonna be in the second half of the season.
It's the bye week. Stay out of trouble. Don't drive fast. Don't drink and drive. Stay off the news. Stay away from your crazy baby mama.
Stay out of Johnson County.
Stay out of Johnson County. Just go back and go home and chill. Just relax. It's only a couple of days. Stay out of trouble, please. Do not end up on ESPN.
Yeah, or even the local news. But yeah, well said, fellas. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with people. That's gonna be our show. Till the next episode, it's on to the bye week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Say Kingdom Cast, like and subscribe.
King Kyle, like and subscribe.
Oh my God! All right, then, y'all.
Right on, Lenny.
Kingdom Cast. Good, Chuck. Okay.
Right on, Lenny.
Chuck. Bye, Chuck. Bye, buddy.
Bye, Kendall.
Y'all be easy. We'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir. We out.